Hey guys, it's Don Archer from the Tow Academy. Today I want to talk to you about something that is vitally important to everybody involved in the towing business, and that is the need to avoid accepting motor club rates when responding to accident calls. I know you all have done it before. You've gone to an accident call and you've had to accept a motor club payment for that accident. And I know it's like bitter taste in your mouth. Today I want to talk to you about 3 things that you can do to avoid having to accept what the motor clubs will pay when you're responding to an accident. Here's the problem. Most motorists, on average, are only involved in an accident once every 7 years. What that means is they don't understand the complexities that go into running a towing business. They don't understand your employee expense, that you have to be available 24/7, your truck expense, insurance expense, fuel expense, and all the rest of it. So they don't understand what it costs. On the other side of it, they assume, and a lot of times they're led to believe by the motor clubs, that they're going to be 100% covered when they are involved in an accident. Of course, this is not true. That being said, there are certain things you can do to avoid having to accept motor club rates when responding to accidents. Today I'm going to tell you a story about an experience that I had with a customer who was involved in an accident. And I'm also going to give you a few more tips that you can use to avoid having to accept motor club rates when responding to accident calls. Here's the story. I was responding to a police call one day. It was a slide off, and when I arrived on scene, I noticed that the vehicle was actually 100 yards down an embankment stuck in between 2 seaters. It was a BMW. I went down to check it out and realized that there were no keys. So I came back up, found the vehicle owner, and retrieved the keys. And when I did, she proudly waved a AAA gold card in my face. Well, I acknowledged that she had it, and I went ahead and did the recovery. Well, when I was done, I found the motorist, and she again wanted me to use her AAA card to cover the recovery. Well, what I did then was I suggested that maybe instead of using her AAA card this time, that she instead let the auto insurance company take care of it, because it was going to need to be repaired anyway. I also suggested that she could save those calls, her roadside assistance calls, rather than using it on this one, and that maybe that AAA might not cover the entire amount. So I was trying to help her out. Another way that you can avoid accepting low motor club rates at accident calls is to use AAA's accident form. Now, before you do that, you want to do a couple of things. First of all, get a copy of the form, or a couple of copies of the form, and look on the rates to see if they're comparable to what you expect. Secondly, when you're at the accident scene, you must verify that this customer has the coverage needed to be able to use that form. So if you're going to accept their motor club insurance, AAA insurance, at that accident using this accident claim form, you need to call AAA first and ask if this particular person is covered. And lastly, you could explain to the customer that you were called there by the police, and that for them to be able to use their roadside assistance plan, they would have had to call prior to your arrival. I know it's not an easy thing to do. Sometimes the customers become irate. But you could also explain that law enforcement may not be willing to wait the time that it takes for a motor club to determine who to send. There you have it. 3 ways to avoid being taken advantage of by motor clubs when responding to accident calls. Now, the whole reason that I made this video and the whole reason that the Tow Academy exists is to help as many towers as possible to decrease their dependency on motor clubs and to be more profitable. Whether that be through online or offline marketing or through structuring your business in a way that makes it run more smoothly. That's what the Tow Academy is all about, to help you become more profitable. If you'd like more information, click the link below and I'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you. Are you ready to take your business to the next level but stuck on how to do it? Listen, I've been where you are. I know the challenges and the frustrations. I know it's hard to make it on what motor clubs pay and the difficulties with keeping good health. I understand the struggles with competition, truck repairs, and damages. And I know that sometimes doing it all yourself seems like the best answer. But life's way too short for that. After years of struggling with my towing business and encountering every challenge and frustration there was, I overcame. Through trial and error, I figured out what didn't work and replaced it with what did. This finally led me to the point where I could successfully sell my business for a big payday. and now I want to teach you what I learned and how I did it so you can do the same. So if you want to run your business rather than having it run you, if you believe your business needs a structure makeover that works, if you want to hire and retain quality employees and do it all while making more money than before, I can help. So I'm offering 30 minutes of my time to you for free. Just click the button below and get signed up, and we can get together on the phone. I'll get to know more about you and your business, and you'll get to know more about me, and we can see if we're a good fit. So go ahead and click the link, and I'll see you on the other side.